Alrighty. I am going to play some Persona. This just came out today, and I'm super excited. And I have not played Portable. Not played Persona 3. So I'm excited to play it. I don't want to load, I want a new game. From the world of PV3P. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. It's the game which will change based on the character's gender. Using a male, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original. This is recommended for new players who experience. Female character is added to this game is not just for female players. She is also for veterans of P3 and P3 FES who want a new perspective. Now please choose a gender. I'm going to select the male because I've never played the story of Persona 3. So I'm going to play with his, and then maybe I'll go back and play the females. Alright, sorry about that. Let's make him in. Alright, difficulty. This will not affect the storyline. I always do. But I just want to read through these. For players not used to RPGs. For players without time to devote to battle tactics, battles are less difficult. For experienced gamers, you'll be able to enjoy the tension. For most players who are used to devising their own tactics. The most mode is for highly advanced players. Battles much more difficult and hard, and nothing is carried over from one playthrough to the next. I normally do medium when I play these games. Or normal, I guess, not medium, normal. Now enjoy the game. This game is a work of fiction. No person, group, instance, or terms appearing in this game in relation to real life. Same disclaimer that appears in every video game. Time never waits until the result equally to the same. You who wish to safeguard the future have limited, however limited it may be. You'll be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. Terminal station, evening. Station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
I just put it to my head. Pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
Yeah, it's not good to shoot yourself in the head. Inside the new city passenger train Anahazuru.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
You arrived late. It's almost midnight.
Huh?
Hey, look, it's us. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. Yeah, it all became green.
Hmm?
It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. That's a bunch of coffins. I should walk from the station. You notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. That's not creepy at all. Oh, the moon is bright green. That's great. It's an eerily gigantic moon. That's definitely a very large moon, that's for sure. And it is definitely massive. Hey, look, it's a dorm. Gekuken High School. Iwatodai dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
You are creepy. Why do you have two different irises? That's weird. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract.
Never sign a contract without reading it.
There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I choose this fate of my own free will. That's not ominous at all. Below it is a blank to sign your name. And this is where we put in our name. Let's see. What name should I use? I don't have a name for my little character yet. Normally I just use my own name the vast majority of these games. You know what? We're just gonna use my first name. And then we're gonna use Ghost as my last name. Yeah. Sean Ghost. That is gonna be our name.
Very well.
Totally didn't read that contract before signing it, other than that it says that I'm choosing to do this of my own free will. Not sure how that works.
Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away.
Also, voice sounds a little bit off. This game, the original Persona 3 was made for the PlayStation 2. And then FES and then Portable, which this is a port of, were made subsequent. I believe Portal was made for the PlayStation Portable. So it's a pretty old game. The audio might sound a little weird on modern hardware. But it's what they had at the time.
And so it begins.
This has kind of like a weird kind of whistly high pitch to it. Dead unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be? But it's... Don't tell me.
Hi, random person. This girl is holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait.
There's another girl. Hello.
The lights. I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
I don't know who you are.
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
Never mind, I now know who you are.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Okay, and okay. I like all these options. Nice to meet you. Very polite. Why do you have a gun? Very good question. Is this the girls' dorm? Also a very good question. First can go nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Well, that's convenient.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Alrighty. Dormitory, second floor hallway at the furthest door.
This is it.
Okay, you got it.
Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall.
That is convenient.
So, any questions?
Does that kid live here too?
What are you talking about? Come on, it's not funny.
Kari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
No. What do you mean?
You know what Never mind. It seems like you're all right.
Nah, what gave you that idea?
Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
It is really interesting to see the progression of styles in the Persona games. Because I have played Persona 4 Golden, and then Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, and then Persona 5 Strikers, Scramble, whatever one of that one. I haven't played. I've played very little of that one because I wanted to finish up Persona 5 before I played it, which I've still yet to do. Or Persona 5 Royal, because I believe it follows Royal, not 5. I don't know how that works because I know Royal adds extra stuff at the end, and I don't know which one the game follows, but it's not here nor there. Persona 4 Golden had a kind of a conversations like this almost, where you'd have like a little sprite, but they would actually like talk, but it's kind of like a 3D kind of thing, as opposed to like a 2D flat sprite like this. And then obviously you get to Persona 5 and they're like full 3D animation. They pop up and have like actual conversations with you. So yeah, it's very cool to see the transition. Hikari walked down the stairs. This is your assigned room. Use the D-pad left stick to move the cursor. Hold down the cancel button to move the cursor faster. Also press the guide button to display all icons. Press the right button to highlight. Press the command button to access config, load data, and title screen. This is my desk. You are tired today. You should go to bed early. Wasn't it just like midnight? It says evening, but it was definitely talking about midnight. You are tired today. You should go to bed early. Do we have anything else interesting to say? No, nothing. Fine, I'll go to bed.
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
Open the door, be nice.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Yup.
Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
ready.
then let's go.
Inside the new city passenger train, Anihazuru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle.
This is like an odd place for a school.
Oh look, you can see it now.
Morning!
Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here. You're okay from here, right?
Sure.
You should go see your homeroom teacher first.
Yep.
The faculty office is right there to the left.
Got
and
it.
that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Do I have questions? Good question. You know, I'm never good being put on the spot, being asked if I have questions about something. It's never like a thing I like. Like, don't just be like, hey, do you have questions? I don't know. Which class are you in?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet.
Fair enough.
Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay?
What I see. Talking about the coffins? Okay.
See you later.
There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Press the sub-menu button to select an area and go there immediately. Make use of this function to move around. Ew. Oh, whoa. Hello, people. Two students are talking. Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to go to change into some normal clothes. I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board? Their homeroom's busted. It's right there. You're in class F, Kaz. I'm in a different homeroom so I can keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes. The faculty office? I think it's that way. Next time you're here, she'd probably ask someone else. But I asked you. Oh, great. I have the worst teacher ever. There's no need for them to post the names of kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyways. Wow, you're a jerk. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? What should I do? Oh, there it is. Class F, huh? Popeye, what? Miss Toriumi. Well, she is older than me, but I was hoping for Miss Kano, probably. Kano. Not sure. Hi there, welcome. You seem interested in what we've got on sale. You must be a new student. I don't have enough bread for everyone, so if you want some, come early. I don't have any customers when school's out, so I can't sell that much. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders or their teachers. We've lived longer than them. But Moriyama and her gang had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go. It's time to place my order. Even you're shooing me away. Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. Alright, I get it. You want me to order more of the cream-filled bread you like so much, right? Would have at least asked. Ah, that's a handy little button. Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. Look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Class F. Look closer, notice that the name Kari Takeba is also on the list. It seems that you'll be in the same class as her. Man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. You see, every man must have the passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. That's fantastic. As the teachings of Bushido are important and as they are now. Yes, yes, yes. You may not be native to this land, but the spirit of the samurai flows through you just the same. They seem to be having fun. Huh? Library. That's strange. I saw the map, but where am I? Nurse's office. I should go to the faculty office, but I don't wanna. Exam results are posted here. Fine, I'll go to the faculty office. Game.
Oh, are you the new student?
Yes.
11th grade, correct?
Sure. Teacher's flipping through pages in a file.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents...
Okay. Takes place in 2009.
I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Miss Toriumi.
Wow, such enthusiasm.
Nice to meet you.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
The principal continues with the speech.
Psst, hey,
Student behind you is trying to get your attention.
you came to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
I don't
I
know.
see. I thought you might know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
You hear lots of people talking. Homeroom is over. Your first after-school session is about
What's
to
up,
begin.
dude? How's it going?
Hello, random person. Who are you?
I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
Junpei Iori. Okay.
I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
Yeah, no.
Funny, huh?
Yes?
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too?
Yes.
By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning.
Yes.
What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
No.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay? Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey.
You should be. Nothing ever goes good.
You didn't say anything to anyone about, you know what, did you? Don't tell me you forgot
You know what?
already. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright? What?
Out of context, that sounds so bad.
Last night?
Wait a minute. Don't get the wrong idea. Listen.
Okay, Navi. Listen.
I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
I didn't do anything.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you.
That's not a good thing.
Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man. This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
Okay. I don't know what you're feeling, but you know. Move my mouse off my screen. You decided to go home with Junpei.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Say, you thinking about joining a club? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
You made small talk with Junpei as you went home. I like this music. It's catchy. That is one thing the Persona series has always done really well, is their music. Their music is always really good. It has always been a fantastic series for music. I've always enjoyed their music. Okay. I can save my sheet. Game of the sign-in sheet. Hello, Mitsuru. Let's go ahead and just save. What will you do? Save. Always double save. Okay, let's talk to Mitsuru. You really shouldn't be outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired. You should get a good night's rest. How long was the school day? Oh, hi. What are you doing? Just looking around. Well, there's not much to see. Quite tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Everybody wants me to go to bed early. I don't want to go to bed early. You turn on television. It's a trend that just might spread all over town. Our next story is about the cherry blossoms. It's springtime, and they're all over town now. Blossoms this year were a little late compared to other years, but they'll be at their peak this week. I really want to go to Japan and see the cherry blossoms. I would love to do that. A vacant room. If you're sitting to remove the door's locked, it won't open. Same. Akihiko's room. The name place says Akihiko. There's someone inside. Is that Mitsuru? I'm busy now. Sorry, but could you come back later? Okay, my room is there. Vending machine. Buy something to drink. Sobe. I inserted 120 yen. Didn't know I had any. Do I have more monies? Oh. Let me go back to... No. I want to go to the third floor. Yeah. Kari's room. She doesn't be new. Yes, because she's downstairs. Mitsuru. Vacant. 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 Men's room. Ladies' room. Locked room. Notice on the door. Do not open. If open, close it. Well, fine then. I guess I will. I guess I'll go back to my room because that's what the game wants me to do. We go back to your room now. If you feel tired, you should get some rest. Later, at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome.
I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
Who is them?
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Well, there's Akihiko. You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No, not that one. I mean the story about her first year. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. Brother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? Her spell has rung. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Unzu Kasai. Why him? I'd rather teach Utsubo Kabuto. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kabuto's book next time. Hey Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Huh? Who does she like? Utsubo Kabuto. That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon. You hear classmates whispering. John gave him the answer. He must pay attention in class. He became slightly more popular. That's not That's not something that normally happens. My charm has increased. You know, if only that would happen in real life. If only the studious people were that popular. Weren't really in any of the schools I went to. Class isn't it for today. There's nothing to do, so you decided to go back to the dorm. Well, there was a guy there. I wanted to talk to him. The dormitory lounge. Kari is already here, talking with an unfamiliar man.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Hello.
Good evening.
Who are you?
My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes.
Glad that I'm not the only one.
I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
The other night I
saw
saw
something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
Sus. Something doesn't seem right.
Do you have another question?
Why are you here?
Welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question? There are only 4 students in this dorm.
Hello, D.
You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question? Then
No,
I hope
I'm
you
good
have a
because you won't
successful
answer the
school
one
year.
question you did have.
Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
I have gone to bed early. The last 2 nights of the game. Let me progress the game.
As they say,
There's something on my
the early
monitor
bird
that's really
catches the
bothering me.
bookworm.
That's not quite how that saying goes.
Please forgive the bad pun.
Okay, well, at least you made that joke.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
You should rest for today. You decide to return to your room and sleep. Let me... Oh. Later, at a certain room in the dormitory. Yellow.
Working hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
The dark hour. Meanwhile, in the back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Upbeat music's playing from the radio that the band threw away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Dun dun dun.
Huh? What the? What's happening to me?
Oh, that's creepy. Ugh. Ha. Back at a certain room in the dormitory.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
It is a little awkward that you're spying on me in my bedroom. Master. Ah, the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hello, friend.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
Ah. I love the Velvet Room music. It's so good. And it is basically the same in every single game. It's modified just the tiniest bit. But it's pretty much the identical song in every single game. So you always know when it's going to be the Velvet Room.
This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm was lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return. That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
You know, we keep talking about these choices. So far, I haven't had a ton of choices other than dialogue options. And none of them have done a whole lot. I understand.
Hold on to this.
Of obtained a velvet key.
Till we meet again.
You felt like you had a strange dream. Time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. Times like these, it's best to just sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? You don't think that's a good thing. Don't sleep in class. But why do you have to be all so serious? I think being completely recharged is awesome. I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikuda. Right, D? No sleeping class. Oh, it's you. Ahem, I'm Mr. Ikuda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'm teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. Students yell at teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. Hey, are you all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. The Monogatari series is also an anime title. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it Da Bomb. You can tell how old this game is because that was dated at the time this came out, and now that's really dated. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stay up and listen to the lecture. Academics has increased. You decide to go home with Junpei. Polonia, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Small.
Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we usually end up here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade, and
okay.
This is where you come to rent out CDs too.
Did you just call it a karaoke box? Is that really how they pronounced that? That's not what that word is. It's karaoke. Also, this is where you come to rent out CDs. 2009, man.
Then there's that club over there. But of course, I've never seen the inside.
The station is bustling with students on their way home.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by candlelight once in a while. Let's talk to Yukari. There used to be a dorm mother here to do stuff like cooking, but that's just us students now. It'd be great to have somebody like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. I mean, I'm not a good cook, and Mitsujo-senpai just doesn't do things like that. It's like a treasure vault full of money we can't spend. These networked computers were installed when the dorm was built. Their main purpose is to send the school reports about daily life here in the dorm. What will you do? Save? Turn on TV. I am Trish with today's installment of News 2. Today's subject is a very dependable looking 20-year-old woman. Sister's a camera woman, and I've heard she got her camera from her master. Next is news. Pain, pain, go away. Let's see if Akihiko's home. If it's Akihiko, there doesn't seem to be anyone inside. Well, fine. Then I'm gonna go to my room. If you feel tired, you should get some rest. Mirror reflects your regular face. Great. You are tired. You are tired. Why am I so tired?
How is he?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me.
D, if you want to see how this game's persona stuff works, this is the time, because I do know up until the persona is summoned, and then I don't know after that. So I do know this part here leading up to the persona being summoned, but I don't know anything past that.
I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
Your room. You're woken by a loud noise. You decide to go take a look. Of course I'm gonna go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now!
What's going on?
Hurry, downstairs! We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case.
I handed you a short sword.
Okay, let's go.
I'm ready for his fourth or rear entrance.
Alright, we should be safe now.
Takiba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Second floor.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
The dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now. Huh?
Oh.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, hi.
I climbed up the wall?
You're uglier, not on a video.
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem. Here goes.
Yeah, so let me very quickly, I'm going to bring up, there is a Persona 3 the animation. I will bring that up real quick because the way that it is shown in the animation is fantastic. Persona 3 animation. I can't spell. Okay. Let me see. Capture. No, not that. Capture this. Okay. I do not know how loud this might end up being, so I apologize in advance. Or it won't make noise at all. That's also a possibility. So give me a second and I shall fix that. Okay. So now it should play through to my deck. And she can't do it. Well, much cooler. in the animation than in the game. But they're working with a game from 2009 that runs on the PS2. Right, actually, I'm not even sure. I think it's even older than 2009. I think that's just when the game is set. I'm not actually sure what year the game actually originally released, and let me check that out. It was released in 2006. I say it had to be older than 2009 because PS3 was in 2009. Yeah, so 2006. So you're looking at the math, 17 years. Yeah, that's right. 17, well, probably 16 and some change, but 17 years. So yeah, it's a, you know, they did what they could. What on earth was that? Sun's well of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You've attained a new persona.
Is it over?
I don't know, is it?
It's still moving.
A piece of the shadow is heading for you, Yukari.
No, get away from me.
You have to save her. First battle. This is a fun battle music. Ow! Not supposed to hit me. Supposed to die like that. Persona. Aw, I can't call him out. Dang it. Felt a surge of energy inside after the recent battle. Level 2. Level 3. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You're now able to create personas up to level 3. Something inside you has changed. Orpheus is level 2. Orpheus has leveled up. Energy has increased by 2. Luck has increased by 1. Orpheus has learned agony. The monsters disappear. It seems Yukari is safe too. You feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness. Donk.
Are you okay?
No, I'm unconscious.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, but no, I'm unconscious.
Answer me!
I can't, I'm unconscious. This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again.
Yeah, so for the first 3 games, 1, 2, and then 3 here, they use that evoker pistol. After this, they change it. For the 2 subsequent games, it's different things for each game, but for 1, 2, and 3, right? I mean, it clearly said I was unconscious. Like, am I breathing? Yes. Do I have a pulse? Yes. I'm probably just unconscious. It's so nice to see you again.
You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Persona?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
Which is where Persona 5 comes up with the mask concept. And ripping off the mask reveals the persona.
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others.
Which I don't know how they work in this, but in the subsequent series, they are representative of tarot cards.
The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Oof. Oh, a week and a half. Your head is getting clearer. I'm in the hospital. What was that voice? Where did that voice come from? I don't know where that voice came from. I don't even know how to replicate that voice. How did I do that voice? I want to know how I did that voice, because that could be a fun voice for a character at some point. How did I do that voice? I'm going to have to figure that out. You can see a white ceiling. I wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Like I've been unconscious for a week and a half. Why am I here?
Goodness, you
Or where
finally
am I?
came too. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
Now, Dee, you might be able to correct me if I'm wrong. You would know more than I do. I don't think people typically, if they're exhausted, sleep for a week and a half. Normal, barring medical, potentially, reasons. But if there's nothing wrong with your average person, I don't... Yeah, but I'm saying, like, barring a medical condition why they would be in it, because they just said that he didn't find anything wrong. He was just exhausted. Can you go into a coma from being exhausted? I don't know these things. But to me, I don't see that happening. I mean, I know there's like a medical condition where people like will sleep for like days on end and then whatever. I know that that's a thing. But like, I don't know. It's weird. Why is that just like, you couldn't find anything wrong with you. They said you're just exhausted. So we've let you sleep for a week and a half. Like, I don't... I wish I had motions with my hands, that I could move my hands around, and because I talk with my hands. I really need to look into being able to do that, because I talk with my hands all the time. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Yeah, I could imagine that that would be the case. But to me, I just don't see a reason why that would be a thing.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
It also knocked me unconscious for a week and a half. What were those things?
Shadows?
Yeah, it's a Japanese game. Of course, it's got things that don't make any logical sense. We will encounter that as well as we get further in the Trails series. When we get to Cold Steel 2. It's also a thing in that doesn't make any sense. Although they do kind of explain it in a way that could logically make sense in their world, but it's still... it's still a thing. It's just, you just have to accept it. But nonetheless, you know, you just kind of be like, that's not how that works. But you know, It's anime. It's video game. She just let it happen.
They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Except that you can't manifest yours because you're too scared to shoot yourself in the head. See, that's the one thing I liked about the animation. I like about the animation versus the game. The animation, you can see how hesitant and how nervous he is before he pulls the trigger. In the game, because it's very, you know, it's restricted as what they can do with it. It doesn't, you don't come across that nervousness that you see in the animation.
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms.
Oh no. Oh my. That's gonna be yikes. Your phone is going to go off the hook. That's how you do it. You get them to leave voicemails and then you just filter their voicemails. Yeah, just filter their voicemails and pick the ones that you want to call back.
You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine.
Everybody knows about my past, but me. I mean, technically speaking, the character knows about it, but I don't as a player. I don't know what my past is, it's just my past. You know, it's just like, come on.
It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks. But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
I mean, that's a valid option.
So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Bye.
Bye. My mouth is so dry. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Anyway, I got something to tell you. You're full of energy. Dude, I am just fine. Get the old Junpei. This is the real me. You should cheer up too. After all, you've got me for a friend. Jeesh. Someone's full of energy today. I can hear you from all the way over there. Huh. You two came separately today, even though you guys were in the same dorm? We're all tired of hearing you talk about that. Are you feeling better? Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Akutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the floor floor of the door after school, okay? Don't forget. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. That wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history's not that exciting until then. If I'm paid to do this, so I've got to It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey Junpei, what's the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, what the heck is he talking about? I don't know. I don't know Japanese history. I don't have a clue. See, these are the questions that I go and look up because I don't know Japanese history. Other things, I don't worry about. I don't look up. I try to do my best. I don't know Japanese history. I just know that I enjoy what I do know of it. But I don't know much about it. So I'm going to look this up. Apparently it is mud huts. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right. I didn't get any credit. Oh well. Thanks, Sean. Your classmate's whispering. I told Junpei the answer. He's really smart. He became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. I wish it worked that way. Because when I was in high school, I got called a nerd for knowing things. Seems to be something important going on at the dorm. We decided to go back early. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. You may now create quick save. From the command menu, to continue playing from quick save, select continue from this scene. The layout and progress of the current floor will be your set, and you will start at the beginning of the floor. Oh, I turned on television, but apparently there was nothing interesting on it today. A room on the 4th floor. Kari, Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Boy, I wish it did.
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I wish there was an extra hour of sleep every night. That'd be great.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight.
Also, common theme between, I don't know about 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4, the events happen at midnight.
It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, We're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short.
Which is what the evoker, or the pistol, had engraved on it.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Ew.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows.
The persona.
That's persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
All right.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
It was totally them spying on me. You join SEAS to fight the shadows. A voice rings in your head. Ah! Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed in creating personas of the Fool Arcana. So it does still use the Terra system. So it's the C social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn an XP bonus when fusing personas of the Fool. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the persona. Social links leads the bonds you form with people you meet. You're still tired from your hospital phase. Hospital stay, you decide to return to your room. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, random boy. How'd you get in here?
Always with you. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
The end of everything.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
But to be honest, I don't really know what it is.
That's not helpful at all.
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
The boy disappeared. It's gotta be like an embodiment of my persona. Morning. Thanks about yesterday. Hiko senpai's injured too, and so I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru senpai. Leave it to me. Yeah, let's do our best together. But I wonder when senpai's injury is going to heal. I said that wasn't a major injury. Connery began talking to you in class.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Ooh.
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Mitsuru left. She's
She's
certainly direct.
probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Seems like Junpei was listening to.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
Intense. Class has ended for today. Seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. Fourth floor command room. Didn't she say to meet in the lounge? Mitsuru and Akihiko are already there.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
I should... Huh. It didn't happen to me.
It happens to everyone else. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh?
You probably not.
Yeah.
Junpei has joined C's.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Interesting. Ekuken High School front entrance. Front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Oh. That's a thing. That is dripping blood. That's a thing. Wow.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
So this is Tartarus. You decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Hey, look at that.
But wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
That's the spirit.
Yes, I had to go through the entrance. A strange door suddenly sitting in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fit into the door's keyhole as if it was being sucked in.
I've been waiting for you.
Hello, Igor.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, Come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door
Huh?
and...
What door?
Man, are you loco?
They don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
You can check your own status by pressing the command menu button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. You can also save money to heal by accessing this clock. Keep equipment that helps me search for information in there. Please don't touch it. What would you like to do? Save. Alrighty. Well, what I'm going to do is end it here. Or I get diving into this tower. And we get caught up in things. Although I do kind of want to keep going. What time is it? No, I should end it here because if I start going through the thing, when I keep going through the thing, then I'm not going to go to the bed when I need to, and I have to work in the morning. So I'm going to end it here and just call it for the night while I'm at a good spot right before I explore things. And then I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I might be on for a very little bit before I go probably with some friends tomorrow. So maybe I'll play for a little bit, depends on what time I get home from work and what time I go over there. Otherwise, I might be back on Saturday. I don't know. Well, no, I will be back Saturday evening. I don't know if I'll be back during Saturday day. I'll be back in the evening for Curse of Strahd. It has been moved this week because of real life commitments. But it will be on Saturday. So, I will be there for sure for that. Maybe for other things, just depends on what's happening on Saturday. So, with that, I am going to go raid Admira. It is her birthday today. We're going to go raid her. Because why not? Even though I'm well already in her channel, as am I, we're going to raid it anyway because it'll be fun. So, on our way!